Hello everybody, it's Paul Churchley here. I've recently added the elevation chart to the bottom of the EV route planner, and I just wanted to do a very quick video just to run you through how I would use it, and also to let you know of future enhancements regarding that. It's very exciting for the future. So let's start up the planner. And I will plan the route from Birmingham to Newcastle in the normal way, and at the bottom you will see the elevation chart here. Now the elevation chart shows you the hills on the entire route, and this will help you plan where you stop. What I'm going to do now though is I'm just going to build the route from Birmingham to Newcastle in the normal way, and that looks like a sensible stop there within my 80% ring. So I'm going to zoom into Woodall, and I'm going to add Woodall as my next stop. Now you'll notice nothing is happening down at the bottom here, and I'll explain why in a minute. So next stop, I would have said Wetherby looks sensible, so I can zoom into Wetherby, add Wetherby as my next stop. And I'm still just not quite going to get there, so it looks like I'm going to need to stop again. So let's see, Aston Hotel, I don't really want to stop at a hotel. Scotch Corner, I know Scotch Corner is suitable. I can zoom into Scotch Corner, and I've added Scotch Corner as my final stop. So I'm going to hit the fine tune button to get rid of the rings and the charging stations, and you can see that I've got 3 stops en route. Now you'll notice down the bottom that the stops don't show on the elevation chart, and this is one of the enhancements I want to do for the future, is I want to actually show the stops on the elevation chart. For now though, if you just run your mouse on the elevation chart and run it along from left to right, you'll see at the top on the route a green marker, and that marker will show you where on the route that elevation is. So let's say for example you wish to know where the highest point on the route is. You can place your mouse on the highest point and it will show you the green marker at the top. It's just short of stop 1. Now in future those stops I'm hoping will show on the elevation plan down below, so that will help a lot there. But for now just run your mouse along the elevation chart and you can see the elevations on the route. Now a very exciting feature I'm hoping to introduce in a future version is that I'm planning on including in the energy used calculations the hills both up and down, and this will allow us to more accurately assess the range on each leg. This is quite a complex process, and I've yet in fact determined how to do it, but it will be in a future version, and it will mean that you can get much more accurate range estimates on each leg, and therefore make more accurate decisions on where to stop. In the meantime, I would like to ask for some help, because in order to do those calculations I need accurate information on the energy used by each car model, and so therefore I would like to ask for your help. I need some car data from you for your car model. I'd like 100% charge range. Now I know the theoretical range for each car because that's I can get that easily from the web, but I need to know a typical range for you, a good weather range, not a cold weather range, not night, not rain, just a typical 100% charge range. If you can give me that range at 30, 50 and 70, then great. If not, then just give me what you know. Your usable battery capacity, again, I can get the theoretical usable capacity from the web, but everyone's car's different ages, have different use profiles, and so if you can give me your usable capacity, that would be great. And typical efficiency, how many miles are you getting per kilowatt hour? It doesn't matter if you give it to me in miles per kilowatt hours per mile, etc. I can do the calculation. But again, just a typical one, doesn't have to be for good weather, for bad weather, for night, for fast, for slow. Just give me a figure I can use as an estimate. The more information you can give me, the better, of course, but that would be fantastic. And finally, not one that most people will actually know, I would guess, but if you've got a feeling on how much range you lose per 100 meters of climb, then that would be extremely useful as well. I will be doing some tests myself for the Nissan Leaf, but if you can give me an idea of what your car does, that would be super. And if you could email those to paul@evzone.org.uk, again, that would be fantastic. Any information you can give me about your car in terms of range, in terms of range at different speeds, different conditions, is fantastic. If you don't want to do that or can't do that, don't have that information, then anything you can give me would be super. So there we are. That's the elevation chart at the bottom. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it helps, and I'm looking forward to some super developments of this in the coming months. So it's Paul Churchley saying bye for now.